everyone, my name is Miss Annalino, a BTVTED student, DCWG1A. Pre-colonial era, a society of equality, in pre-Hispanic Philippines, women enjoyed a high status that was deeply rooted in the colonial nature of that society. Social and economic equality. There was no discrimination between sons and daughters regarding inheritance or education. Women managed family finances, participated in trade, and held equal right to property and divorce. Babaylan women and some feminized men served as babaylans, spiritual leaders, healers, and life keepers. There was central that community meeting, acting as intermediaries between the people and nature spirit. Labor and production, because the economy was geared towards social use rather than self-respect. Women's contribution to food production like fishing, planting, and weaving were valued equally to men. The revolutionary period, subjugation in Maria Clara. The arrival of Spanish colonialism and Catholicism fundamentally altered the Filipino woman's identity by introducing a patriarchal and phallocentric social order. Domestic seclusion. Spanish priors pressured women to withdraw from the public sphere. They were thought to be pure, obedient, and self-sacrificing. Focuses entirely on the home and church. Loss of power. Women lost their active roles in the economy and community leadership. They were reduced to instruments from propagating the colonial system. The Maria Clara idea. This era produced the Maria Clara archetype, a woman who is sweet, docile, and helpless. Ironically, popularized by Rizal, critic despair sufficient. Resistance from the Babaylan spread. Despite the misogynistic orientation of the Spanish, women and Babaylans led the resistance against colonial rule. Babaylan are facing spiritual leaders like the Pumay, Cuenca, and Santissima rebellions between 1596 and 1780 to preserve indigenous beliefs against the Paris system. Survival through adaptation to survive Babaylan culture, integrated with Christian animism, allowing traditional healing and ritual practices to persist a westernized society. And liberation. The late 19th century saw a shift as a woman reclaimed the roles as leaders and warriors during the fight for independence. The propaganda movement, intellectuals began recognizing women's potential as regenerators of the Filipino spirit and advocates for education. Revolutionary roles. Women like Gabriela Silang, Gregoria de Jesus, and Agueda Kahabagan, who reached the rank of general, were active combatants. The Katipunan beyond the battlefield, women served as heads of logistics, healers, and members of clandestine groups like Rochi in adoption, proving that the pre-colonial spirit of leadership had been fully extinguished.
Good day everyone, I am Rana Alvarsia from BTVTED, major in beauty care and wellness. So today, I will discuss the movement in the Philippines during the American era and the birth of militant feminist groups. During the American period from 1898 to 1946, women gained access to formal education through the public school system. Because of this, many women became teachers, professionals, and community leaders. Women also organized groups to fight for their rights. One early organization was the Asociación Feminista Filipina, founded by Concepcion Felix. Leaders like Pura Villanueva Calao strongly campaigned for women's suffrage. In 1937, Filipino women won the right to vote after a national plebiscite. This was a major achievement in the Philippine history. Later on, women's movement became more militant. They connected women's rights to larger issues like poverty, labor exploitations, and national freedom. Inspired by Gabriela Silang, modern groups such as Gabriela continued to fight for gender equality and social justice. The American era helped Filipino women gain education and political rights, which later led to a stronger feminist movement in the Philippines.
So good morning everyone, I'm Franz Eric Almacabante, and here is my video reporting. So first is Leticia Ramos Shahani, a former senator and international leader who helped draft global policies protecting women's rights and promoted law supporting women in the Philippines. Next is Patricia Benitez Lipunan, an educator and government official who advocated gender equality in education and worked with International Women's Organization. Next is Teresita Quintos Deles, a peace advocate involved in women movement and national reforms addressing poverty, social justice, and women's rights. Next is Mary John Mananzan, a feminist activist and religious leader who promoted women-centered program and support movement against dictatorship. Next is Christine Tan, a religious leader who defended social justice, supported the urban poor, and helped shape the 1986 Constitution discussions. Next is Joy Barrios, a poet, actress, and academic who contributed to feminist ideas through literature and activism. Next is Lorena Barros, a prominent leader and writer in the anti-dictatorship struggle who founded Malayang Ilusan ng Bagong Kabataan or Makibaka, a former student leader who went underground. She was later captured and died at age of 28. Next is Raisa Jajuri, a lawyer and human rights advocate focused on the right of Muslim women. She is the founder of MISA UI HQUFI Bangsamoro and was appointed to the MILF Peace Panel in 2014. Next is Rosel Ambubuyong, a barrier-breaking academic who became the first visually impaired Filipino to graduate summa cum laude. She excelled in mathematics at the Ateneo de Manila University and has dedicated herself to providing educational technology to blind students. Next is Rosa Henson, a survivor and activist who broke the silence regarding the experiences of comfort women during the World War II. She wrote an autobiography detailing her ordeal and spent her later years fighting for justice for other survivors. So now is the current oppression against Filipino women and their responses. According to Cynthia Nolasca, the oppression of Philippine women is characterized by three overlapping dimensions. First is gender. Women are oppressed simply because they are women, often facing violence such as rape and harassment, gender discrimination, and social pressure to remain subsequent within the home. Next is social class or sector. Women suffer additional hardships based on their roles in society, such as being marginalized farmers, domestic servants, or factory workers. Next is citizenship or globalization. As citizens of a former colony, women are impacted by the effects of exploitative globalization and economic or political interest of the elite and foreign entities. Next is the women in third world country in practical feminism in the Philippines. Because of these multi-faced challenges, the women's movement in the Philippines is distinctively tactical. Strategic focus, instead of focusing on abstract theories of oppression, the movement works strategically with the state and civil society to address immediate welfare concerns. Feminism in the Philippines is often grounded in concrete grassroots. Feminist efforts include providing legal assistance, counseling, and safe havens for victims of domestic violence and trafficking, as well as organizing labor-based groups such as patients, nurses, and midwives to advocate